How's it going, guys? My name's Wilson. Busy news with the NBA, all the trade talks, massive implications for the upcoming season, something to distract us a few hours before the draft. To no one's surprise, Cade Cunningham, the first overall pick out of Oklahoma State in the 2021 draft, the 19-year-old, to nobody's surprise, pretty consensus fashion, although Jalen Green and Evan Mobley, great prospects too, both would have been a top pick in other years. Lots of trades, future all-stars, many of these kids' bright future ahead will become great players down the line for championship teams. With that said, let's take a look at the winners and losers of the 2021 NBA draft. Winner, let's start with the Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham, an amazing all-around player at 6'8", insane passer, can finish with either hand, great vision, terrific defense, clutch in college, a strong understanding of the game, everything you want in a franchise player. There were talks about the Pistons potentially trading the pick for assets, but the franchise smartly ignored all the outside noises. After struggling for the last decade and a half, Detroit hasn't won a postseason game since 2008. If Cade's able to lead the team to the playoffs in any of the next 3 seasons, it'll be a promising sign. The only knock on him, just not an insane athlete, but a pretty good athlete. Cunningham super complete, all the intangibles and attitude on the floor to become a future superstar. The second most hyped perimeter wing prospect the last 10 years behind Luka Doncic. Lots of comparisons to Luka and former Pistons great Grant Hill, perhaps a mixture of both. Last time Detroit had the #1 pick, Bob Lanier, who became a Hall of Fame center. Cunningham will embrace the challenge ahead. Also, winner for now, Russell Westbrook, putting himself in a position to contend for a title, forming a super team with the Lakers. All those Laker fans will still complain, oh, the Nets have a super team. Well, LA now has a super team as well. Westbrook now a third option, an elite passer, not a great outside shooter. Other star point guards would have been a better fit with LA. Lakers will have the favorites to win the title if healthy. While Kyle Kuzma and Montrezl Harrell also winners, because they will finally have put up better numbers, not be ridiculed anymore since they no longer play with Bron. Kuzma's been getting criticized non-stop the last 3 seasons. He can breathe a little more on social media nowadays with less distractions, less criticism, will put up double-digit scoring numbers in the nation's capital, while Trez will also put up big regular season numbers and try to reinvent his image in landing a decent-sized contract for 2022, playing on a team that he'll be getting good minutes. Another winner, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the struggling franchise still looking for answers post LeBron, drafting Evan Mobley, now alongside front court mate Jared Allen, a bright future, has the tools to become a special two-way player, future elite rim protector at 7 feet, has perimeter skills. Mobley draws many comparisons to AD and Bosh, very raw, many teams wanting to trade up to 3, but the Cavs kept it. Good decision, will be a work in progress. If he puts in the work, sky's the limit for Mobley. The 7-foot center, if he was a freshman in college last season, would have gone #1 over Anthony Edwards in 2020. Another winner, Jalen Green. From James Harden being gone, Rockets had the worst record in the league. Fashionable, has style and flair. Green dominated the G League in a league full of grown men, way higher competition than college, has all the tools, the athleticism, similar to the Zach LaVines and Bradley Beals of the world, can score one-on-one and create space. Might not be an efficient scorer on a bad team yet, but the combo of him and Kevin Porter Jr., a kid who just turned 21, very intriguing to see. Bright future ahead for Houston. Also winner, the Orlando Magic for taking Jalen Suggs. An amazing 1 year at Gonzaga, was excellent in the NCAA tournament. Many believe he would go 4, but a two-way specialist, great vision, the type of athlete to excel at any sport, a clutch player with winning qualities and leadership already, has quickness, reminds me of Utah Jazz Deron Williams with his play style and crossover moves, his drives to the basket. Suggs will play hard alongside Cole Anthony and Markelle Fultz. Suggs will have some magical moment with the Magic, a team no longer looking to be tragic. Another winner, surprise, surprise, the Sacramento Kings. Davion Mitchell, a National Defensive Player of the Year, only 6 foot but bulky, plays physical. The Kings needed defense in the worst way imaginable, needed a guy with tons of energy. The 22-year-old plays with all heart, relentless, suffocating defense, lockdown, national champion, has strong motor, him, Halliburton, and Fox, 3 great wing players, NBA ready, strong driver to the basket. Sacramento, a team that needed more toughness in the worst way you can ever imagine, has all the tools to make all NBA defensive team in the future, will have his moments, the type of player every team would love to have. Very happy for him to go 9 and sneak in the top 10. Another winner, the 1996 NBA draft class, the 25th anniversary. This 2021 draft, the 96 class often gets mentioned a lot on the broadcast, talked about by the announcers. The respect to the great Kobe Bryant. Jonathan Kuminga grew up watching Kobe highlights on local internet cafes. A class, in my opinion, better than 2003. 3 different MVPs, 10 different All-Stars, incredible all-time greats, the great storylines, brings back many old memories. Golden State Warriors, absolute winners. Jonathan Kuminga, a high defensive upside guy, the 7th pick, similar qualities to Draymond Green, a great passer, excellent on D. Moses Moody out of Arkansas, 17 points per game scorer in college. Both of these guys could have been picked between 4 to 6, and the Dubs to get both of them, even if they don't end up playing on the roster with Steph and a healthy Clay, the Dubs can use them as assets to still land a star caliber player to reinvent a super team with themselves. Moody and Kuminga have excellent mentors at their positions in veterans Clay and Draymond. Golden State missing the postseason could have turned out to be the best thing to happen to the franchise in 2021, might still be in contention for the coming years. Dynasty far from over. Winner, the Charlotte Hornets, taking James Bouknight, the sophomore out of UConn, athletic 2 guard, a nice fit with LaMelo Ball, will get lobs and somebody who can create his own shot. The fact that he was still available at 11, very surprising. Charlotte then traded to get the 19 spot, taking Kai Jones, looking to build pieces around LaMelo, guys who can fit alongside him. Bouknight can get buckets, while Jones at 6'11", a work in progress, another terrific athlete. Him and Miles Bridges front line will get a lot of dunks. The Hornets will be a fun team to watch. Winner, the NBL. LaMelo Ball popularized the league, and now with the Thunder taking Josh Giddey at number 6, a terrific player, also got a boost seeing LaMelo's performance transfer to the league, winning Rookie of the Year. Will be developing an OKC system, great for the NBL and basketball in Australia on the rise, seeing more top prospects coming from that league the next few years, something scouts cannot ignore. The NBA community awareness. A huge winner, the family of Terrence Clark, who tragically passed away from a car accident, had his name honored in the draft, being selected. A very kind gesture by the NBA to share his story in his honor, a powerful moment. Only 19 years old, had a bright future ahead, the most touching and emotional moment of the draft. The memories with his close ones and everyone who got the opportunity to be around him. A reminder for everybody to cherish life and enjoy every day we can. Never take a day for granted. Terrence Clark, rest in peace. Winner who was not in the lottery, Cameron Thomas out of LSU. The 2 guard can possibly win an NBA title as a rookie if he doesn't get moved from the Nets, being on the most stacked team when healthy. Still better than the healthy Lakers team for 2022. Thomas averaged 23 a game at LSU, a bucket getter. Now on to the losers. Corey Kispert, who was drafted outside the lottery, pick 15th going to the Wizards. I do believe he will be a vital player for a title team, potentially have a Joe Harris type role and knock down outside jumpers, arguably the best 3-point knockdown shooter in the draft. With outside shooters being important in today's game, Kispert being selected outside the lottery, considered one of the safer picks, 6'7", averaged nearly 19 his senior season with Gonzaga. Going to Golden State would have been a better situation, and Indiana would have also made sense if Doug McDermott signed elsewhere, but being outside the lottery, Kispert was deserving being in the lotto. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, no longer with the Lakers, won't be getting too many open threes, no more LeBron to give him easy looks. KCP never got talked about when he played with the Pistons. Now on a no man's land team with the Wizards, he's a solid starter for a contender. Maybe Washington moves him again, but DC ain't it. Loser Buddy Hield, who will still wait his turn to be traded. Him and coach Luke Walton dislike each other, bench oftentimes, thought he was going to the Lakers. After getting good money, kind of regressed it last season, having issues with the organizations to nobody's surprise. After hearing the news, might have been on his way packing his stuff to travel to LA, only for the Wizards to step in, changing his mood. Loser, the San Antonio Spurs, a team that hasn't been familiar in the lottery because of the greatness of Tim Duncan for many years. Joshua Primo, the Canadian who played college ball at Alabama, very surprising he went this high, not a guy to be be expected to produce high numbers right away. A team where DeMar DeRozan might still be stuck with in no man's land, Pop on verge of retirement, the franchise having their painful times after many years of glory. Greg Popovich also getting tons of criticism for his performance coaching Team USA. Loser, the Toronto Raptors for taking Scotty Barnes over Jalen Suggs. Barnes does have an excellent potential as a good defender, but lacks a jump shot. Perhaps the Raptors can develop him well and turn him into a solid player. With Lowry hitting free agency and likely not coming back, one would think Suggs would be the next candidate to replace Kyle alongside Fred VanVleet in the backcourt, since Fred is an undersized two-guard scorer. Unless the Raptors have something else in store, if Suggs turned out to become one of the best players in this class, this could be a regrettable decision. Loser, the Oklahoma City Thunder, with talks even trading SGA for the next few years. This franchise not a destination where win-now quality players want to go. Josh Giddey, only 18, could be a great player, but the fan base will still need to be extremely patient with Sam Presti. With all the future picks piling up, just how long is this franchise gonna wait to make a major move? Thank you so much for watching this video. What are some of your thoughts of the winners and losers of the 2021 NBA draft? Let me know in the comments below. I talk NBA comparisons, amazing storylines, NBA history, current NBA, and anything basketball that will interest you. If you love NBA basketball, subscribe to my channel. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I love all of you. See you next time.